はい、皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。赤い亀です。チキンポリス続きやっていきましょう。ナターシャさんとね話し終わったところですね。また1時間後だっけ会いましょうねみたいになったんだっけ。
This is the life, huh? What's this guy do? Real estate? Mob accountant? Or is he a movie star? He looks like a coat hanger to me. That was actually worth it. I try.
特に変わってないのかな。あ、もういなくなってるね。一応会話しとく。
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life,
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to him?
You don't beat around the bush, man. Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with
すごい
Mr.
単刀
Wessler.
直入に言うね。
Well, thanks for the quick and straight answer.
Anything else?
あれ、タツネールが出てきた。チャーリークラブ、ここだね。ホバート・イブン・ウェスラー、ナターシャ・キャッツェンコ、別荘。
Do you
上から
come
見て
here
こう。
often, Olivia?
No, not really.
Well, okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
会話早終わんの。
You know, Ibn's not as ferocious as you'd think. On the contrary, he's become very different recently.
I heard.
ね、ギャング
Don't
の
you
ボス
find
だよ、
that
言うて。
weird? A sudden change of heart?
Sometimes an animal just has enough. Fed up and wants a change. I deeply respect that.
Well, thank you for your honesty, ma'am. What's your
ギャン
relationship
グの
with
ボス
Miss
にしては優
Natasha
しいってことなのかな。
Kitsenko?
We've talked a bit. That's all.
There's no tension between you? You know, the pretty secretary.
なるほど
Well,
な。
thank you for your compliment, Mr. Featherland. No, no tension. Natasha's an intelligent woman.
賢い女性と賢い女性って対立しないんだよね、なぜか。
That I can't tell.
わかるよ。
If I'm not mistaken, Natasha has a weekend house in Flowerville.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell me anything about it?
I've never been there. Allegedly, it's beautiful. Elegant and luxurious. Just like Natasha herself.
ほう。聞き終わりましたね。特に何もないかな。
Excuse me, pal. My name is Santino Featherland.
この動物はなんだ。
Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens?
Do you happen to know where Mr. Wessler went?
Do you
ne,
take
dove
me
siete?
for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
Okay. Thanks, big boy.
やめとけやめとけ。特に怒りっぽいとかかな、答え情報は。特に見るものがいたな、こんなやつな。話しとく。
So, have you talked to Natasha?
In fact, yes. She was kind of mysterious.
I bet she was. You know,
絶対に話逃し
I've
ないよ
never
うな
abandoned a
角
case
度でこっち見てる。
before. Not voluntarily, anyway. But that woman,
You're too old for this shit, huh?
as you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
What is it?
The reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
一回かじってる、この人。
That makes my feathers stand on end.
嫌だな。
Ah, old croakers. You're
ちょ
safe
っと失
while I'm
敗し
here.
た仕事ってことなのかな。
Okay, okay, I didn't say anything.
あ、あれ訪ねてなかったっけ。
The truth
Little
is, Ibn's a dirty bastard, but he's likable. It must be his charisma that snared Natasha.
Maybe there's more to it than simple wild love.
Who knows? Animals commit the dirtiest of deeds for wild love.
You've got a point.
Wonderful girl.
相当影
Either
響を
I'm
与え
gonna
てる
kill
の
her
か
or
な
I'm beginning to like her.
That's funny. I swear I've heard that before.
Huh, to be honest, me too.
So, Natasha invited us to her weekend house.
That's either very good news or very bad news.
50%. That's not that bad, is it?
That's
Ma,
an
ma,
admirable
確かにね。
attitude.
Attitude.
その考え方
Yeah,
いい
he's
と思う
got
よ。
that. Most of the time, I think that's all he's got. Hey,
いや、私は好きだよ。Hey!
Who is this woman anyway? She's like Ibn Shadow. Nobody knows anything about her.
I don't know if she has anything to do with the case, but it's worth keeping an eye on her anyway.
More women, more trouble.
You already fantasizing?
Even the sight of young women make me tired. Anyway, most people say she's the rat's lover too. But next to Natasha, I doubt he'd want her. Anyway, the pussycat would have already torn her to shreds.
Could be.
ふむ。まあ、だいたい終わったかな。うん。一応この人とも話しておく。
Hey, Big Nose, where did Mr. Wessler go?
Unfortunately, I don't know, Big Face. But I wouldn't tell you even if I did.
Really?
グラスが
Say,
ちっ
did
ちゃく
anyone
見
ever
える。
tell you that you're an irritating piece of sh...
Anything else, dear sirs? That girl.
She's just looking at anyone whose glass is empty, Marty. That's all.
No, Sonny. She was staring at me like hard.
マー
Now,
テ
I
ィ連れて
saw
きた
it.
意味あったかな、こ
Marty,
れ。
you're imagining things. Oh, wait a second.
You see that, right? She's looking right at us with those big, black, weird squirrel eyes.
Okay, Marty, don't panic. And just look elsewhere and walk away slowly.
Creepy little squirrel girl.
どういうこと？まあ大体見れるとこ終わったんじゃない？いやでも地図開けないな。他にまだできることある？話せ。
Remember that
狐の
old
男。
case with the fox and the raven?
How could I even forget?
Absurd, right? All that bloodshed for a
何があ
piece
った
of
んだよ。
cheese.
気になる
Yeah,
な。
hunger
Chicken
can bring
police
out
の
the
仕事。
monster in animals, right?
And the wildest and most primordial instincts, no matter how civilized they
あ、そう
seem.
なんだ。
As you say, Marty.
終わったな。え、ステージ？
You know, Sonny, I love Laura, and I swear I'm gonna marry her one day. But I gotta admit, that Natasha woman has turned even my head.
I wouldn't mess with Laura if I were you, pal. Wouldn't even think about it. There are few women as dangerous as her. And not just because she's a predator.
You're telling me.
まあでもそんなに珍しくはないんだね。じゃあそのなんていうの、異種族恋愛的な。他に聞くもんないんだけど。
You're one to...
うーん。この鍵なんだっけ？
We stepped into it, didn't we? I haven't dusted you off in a while, part. Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake back. Oh man, Of all that's furry,
ああ、
what
見れば
kind
よ
of
か
a
ったん
list
だ。
is this?
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want to find out.
Those names, all top dogs. Maybe they play cards together.
Sure, that's
最
very
高権
likely.
力者ってどこ？なん？
Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand. Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets? She's the secret herself.
Thanks, Philmar. This could be important.
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death warrant.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty.
あ、地図開けるようになった。 なんかさこの時計のマークなんだっけ。なんかさあれだったよね。メインがあってメインじゃない時に行けるやつがあるみたいな。警察とホップドッグってなんだ。ホットドッグか。
Ooh, a nice cup of coffee a la Zip, huh?
なんかどうせなら自分のとこ見たいよね。
Zip always knows more than what he lets on. It'd be worth interrogating the old trash panda.
メイン以外もちゃんとやっていきたいという気持ち。
He'll never forgive us, Marty, but we helped him out of trouble so many times he's not gonna have any choice.
脅しじゃ
I
ん
hope
か。
you're right, old bird.
これ誰ハエだ。もう技法じゃないギターの弦の数全然違うわ。ハエ用のギターだ。チップ入れられんのかな。
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the hive.
Wild ones. Don't even remind me. Trying to forget that shit every day.
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about the riots.
Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty.
世界観の情報どんどん出てくる。
I have no idea
会話で
how
教え
this
てく
insect
れよ。
matter can be solved.
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like they did for centuries.
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy. Clawville isn't what it used to be.
Everything all right, old man?
あ、じいさんなんだ。年齢わかるこれ
If
で。
there's something we can do for you, just
金く
say
れよ
so,
って感じじゃない
okay?？
Well, all right.
もしかして喋れない？あれ取った。私的にチップ置くんかなと思ったの。取りやがった人のもん。
No matter how big the city is, Marty, I feel more and more like I'm living in prison.
Hey, it's not too late to skip off, boss. You only have 121 days left, right?
121日で何定年かなんかな。
Then retirement.
So, what's keeping you?
I don't
真面目さんな
know.
の。
I could have left even earlier, but the city won't let me go.
特に
You're afraid of change,
定
huh?
年とかでもなく普
Everyone's
通
afraid
に
of change on a certain level. But no, that's not what I'm talking about. The city just keeps pulling me back. If it wasn't for this case,
てかマーティ
I
の
could
ガ
have
タイ
dropped
いいななん
myself
か
to death.
Even the
もうふりしてるわ。
afterlife is better than Clawville.
Sometimes I think that.
I think you're beyond help, boss.
職業病。パンケーキの神様。
Praise be unto you, O great neon god.
Hallowed be thy name, and thy pancakes.
Amen.
パンケーキうまいの？どうやって中に入るの？警告。
Of all that's furry.
Is this still a thing?
The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young mothers of the Cobbler district are forced to make a living?
I have no idea what goes on in the hive, Sonny. I don't think I want to know. But you're still gonna tell me, right?
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell their kids when they're still larvae.
Wait, what? Why?
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown. They sell them as gourmet food
世界
in the
観がわ
most
かんないな。これ
expensive
人肉と一緒？
restaurants.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
We made this city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself.
何したんだ
Don't
よ
ever。forget that.
どういうこと？そんななっちゃうこの二人のあれで。
This
古い車。
wreck belonged to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could.
中に入りたいねん私は。あーあったあったあった。毎回画面動かすの忘れちゃう。
Ah, jeez, boys. Out of 2,000 joints in the city, had to end up here, huh?
Hello to
爪長
you too, Zip. How's it hanging?
I had no
調子ど
problems until now.
Ah, don't be such a drama queen. We just want to ask you a couple of
パン
questions.
ケーキ食わせて
Then
く
we're
れ
out
よ
of here.
And we won't even trash your place this
パンケーキ食べたい
time. What do you say?
I say let's get it over with very, very quickly,
せや
chickens.
な
Relax, pal. We'll be as fast as a hummingbird.
I'm not your pal, and you're as far from a hummingbird as I'm from a polar bear.
Oh, come on, Zip. Don't be so hard on yourself.
あらなんかいるね落書きファックザ・キング
Well, that's a good question. What
どうした
in...
急に
Damn it, what's the scribbler doing here?
Sniffing some juicy
Yeah.
story?
I think I still owe him a
Yeah,
great
tenanda.
big left hook.
What did he do this time?
Oh, nothing. Just since I first met him, I wanted to punch him in the face.
I can understand that.
嫌なやつなの分野って何ですかティモシー
Hello, Timothy. Scribblers don't celebrate New
分野って何
Year's.
Hello, boys. What a pleasure to see you. Answering your question.
Ah,
no,
so you
not
ne?
really. Not me, anyway. I'm always where the story is.
めちゃくちゃ追いかけてく
And
るや
where's
つ
the
か
story now? I can't see it anywhere.
It just stepped through the door, pal.
Oh, you mean us? Well, I think I'll have to disappoint you.
めんど
The
くせえ
chicken
な
police are back together.
結婚指輪して
I
る
can't let that go without an ink stain. Am I right?
No, Timmy, you can. We're not working. We're just having a little
パンケー
fun.
キ食いに来た
That's
だ
all.
けだから
I'm not buying that, boys.
まあ信
You'll
じられな
have
いで
to,
しょ
Tim.
We'll see about that.
いいよお前帰れよそんな聞かんでいいからジュークボックスなんかめっちゃ出てきてる捕食動物と付き合ったことあるココナッツコールドロンの恐ろしい影香木は必ずしも犬にあらず手一杯の羽街は燃えているやれるハエは物言わ死んだやれるもんなら食らってみろこれ押したら流せんのやれるもんなら食らってみろ流してますね今これでいくかメニュー
You still don't eat meat, old man?
I'm a rooster, a chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds.
そういう
You
世界
never
観なん
tried
だ
any of them.
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
Because you can. That's the point.
Wild gods, Marty.
なんかカップ
Stop
ラーメ
being
ンの
such
や
a
つとかも
sheep.
大豆
You
とかなんで
fall
し
for
ょ
those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I
う
eat
まい
it?
ならいいんじゃな
I
い
don't care what you eat. But don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one day.
まあ確かにじゃあ他の肉食獣たちは鳥食ってんのなんか難しい世界観だね
Gods, he's in even worse shape than the last time we saw him.
Well, Marty, aging is like that. And while we're at it, looks like you put on a few pounds.
What? Who, me? Don't make me laugh. I weigh exactly the same as I've always done.
Yeah, sure.
全然ジップ見たのにジップの話しないじゃ
We've just come from the Czar Club, Zip. Who do you think we met?
んもうなんか記者みたいな隣にいるから
If I
さ
can guess one, I'd say, was it His Majesty Hobart Ibn Wessler, the rat prime himself?
Bet on, pal.
よく知
What
ってま
a
すね
surprise. So, what do you want to know? Just because I don't know
サニーも
anything.
ね依頼されてから初めてその
Just a couple questions.
情報知ったのに
Go on, boys. Hurry up, will you?
尋ねるからなんだフィルマーロー 名前の書かれたリスト。ビビっている猫。ビビっている猫。チップ H マフィー。あ、
We
チップ
also
って
ran
この
into
人か。
Filmar,
Filmar? Who's that?
a grumpy old raggedy-ass hawk.
あ
His
れ、鷹だっ
manners
た
are
んだ。
even worse than
鷹だ
mine.
かわしだ
Ring
か。
a bell?
You mean Marlowe?
Was Marlowe. Now he goes by Filmar Lowe.
Oh, I see. So that means he's still alive? Yeah, I'm almost not surprised.
あ、じいさんだ
The
った
old
ん
guy
だ。
has a
年
reputation
齢分
of
かり
being
づらいよ、動物の顔
indestructible,
される
huh?
と。
He is. And he gave us something that could mean something. Look at this, Zip.
Holy crap, what's this? The guest list at a king's birthday party?
Hey, that's not even a bad guess.
What do you make of it?
This piece of paper's from so high up where I've never been myself, boys, so don't ask me.
どういう系の名
We
前が
spoke
載
to
ってるのか教えてほしいけど。
Natasha. She's scared.
Well, it's not good life insurance to be the girl of the most powerful gangster in the city.
うんだよ
It's not
ね。
about that. Someone's been writing offensive messages to her. She feels threatened.
I only know that every second husband in the city wants to have her, and every second wife wants to wring her neck because of that. Nothing else.
Thanks, Zip. But we're not any further
なんか
ahead.
でも
But not further back,
なんか違
right?
うんじゃない？やっぱりなんか恐れてるのは理由があるんじゃない？だってギャングのボスと付き合えるんだよ。
You're telling me? You
心
look
臓に
like
毛
you
生えて
haven't
る
had
で
a
しょ
good
絶
night's
対。
sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in
な
my
んでパン
life.
ケーキ屋がそんな寝れないんだ
You
よ。
will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
終わっちゃったな。
What's up, Zip? Quiet night, I see.
That's exactly what I asked him when he wound up here. But yeah, he's a regular nowadays. He must be sniffing some kind of story about the
巣箱っ
hive.
て単語めっちゃ出
About
てく
the
るな。
riots? Have they reached here already?
I ain't seen nothing. More cops around, yeah, as you can see for yourself.
We're not on duty, Zip.
It's still the same. A cop's a cop. A lot come by, but besides beating up bugs, nothing much
怖いな
happens.
警察官。
It will, Zip. I
暴動
can
っ
sniff
て
it
何？
in the air.
虫たちが
If
そ
you
の
say
あれな
so,
の。
Sonny,
う
your
おーって
sense
な
of
ってる。
smell is better than mine.
Maybe once.
なかなか説明が違う。これかな？すごいなメモ。次のカテゴリー。ああ、キャラクターも増えてきたね。世界観。巣箱とかのあ、カモメ族記者のティモシー・ソルトウォーター、あいつだよな。巣箱ゴキブリ町、ゴキブリ町といった別名で呼ばれているクロービルの食港地区、かつては町の一部として機能していたが、その後は壁によって囲まれたゲット街と化し、ゲット街、クロービル昆虫族住民の 98% が昆虫族がいるんだね。で巣箱って言われてんだ。その巣箱内で暴動が起きてんだね。何の暴動なんだろうね。虫は嫌われてるのかな。 迫害されてたりするのかな、そういう
Do
話。
you remember that time when Zip made you wash dishes?
Do I remember? I'll never forget it. My feathers smelled of soap for a week.
At least you've learned your lesson. Never leave
ああ、そういう
home
ことね。
without
つ
your
けに
wash.
しようとしたら
Because your partner won't help you
よくあ
out.
るやつだ。
But hey,
金
wasn't
ねえなら
it you
皿洗
who
った
went
け
out
って
to buy a pack of smokes
意外と優
without
しい
your
よね。で
wallet
も
tonight?
仕事与えてくれるんだから。
That's different.
Yeah,
財布は持
right.
ってこいよ。でもいや、だいたい訪ねてしまったな。
Is that rag you work for still around, Tim?
You mean the most read and highest ranking newspaper of the city, the
黒
Clawville
ビル
Chronicle?
Oh, yeah, that's what it's called.
I see that you still have your famous sense of humor, Sonny. Such a joy.
Yeah, I do.
ネクタイどっから生やしてんねん。もう質問しちゃったから終わったってことなのかな。特に情報なしっていうことかな、多分。そんな感じするよね。砂時計消えたし。じゃあ今回はここまでにしようかな。次もまた砂時計のとこ行って多分同じような感じで情報を集めるんだと思うけど。ということで今回はここまでです。ありがとうございました。また次回もよろしくお願いします。さようなら。